Hi guys, I'm Kate and I am here to give you a really fun and fast core Tabata workout. So this is definitely going to be a lot of work. It'll be over in about 13 minutes, including the warm-up. I'm lucky that I have my beautiful, very strong friend Amber here, who has kicked my butt, especially my abs, on many occasions. So I am glad that I get my opportunity to give it back to her a little bit. Plus she's going to demonstrate everything perfectly. Don't be nervous. Okay, so we're gonna start off with 20 seconds of each exercise and a 10-second rest. Then we'll go right into the workout, which is 8 rounds of each movement. So 8 rounds of 20 seconds on and 10 seconds off, a classic Tabata, and we'll do that for 3 separate exercises. All right, Amber, you can lie down on your back. We're going to start with V-ups. So Amber will start by showing us the real version of V-ups. That's perfect. And then she'll also show us a modification would be to come in with your knees bent. It's a little bit easier. Yeah, and you can stay a little higher if you need to. So always find a version of the movement that works for you. You got 10 more seconds of that one. And then we'll be going into a plank after a short break. Yes, hands on the floor. Great way to take a little pressure off. 3, 2, 1. So you get a 10-second rest and you can flip right over into your plank. We're gonna go to forearm plank today. We start in 3, 2, 1. So it's only 20 seconds for this first round here. Whenever you're in a plank, guys, push the floor away, spread your shoulder blades apart, squeeze your butt, pull up on your thighs, and do a gentle squeeze, trying to pull your forearms and your toes towards each other. And if you're doing it right, it probably will cause a little shake to happen in your body, and that's a good thing. That's time, Amber. Short 10-second break. You're gonna flip right over onto your back because you have bicycle crunches coming next. So bicycle crunches are fairly easy to modify. Go ahead. You can definitely make the movement a little bigger or a little smaller, a little faster or a little slower, depending on how you're feeling. I've even had a few clients over the years that prefer to do this either with only their lower body or only their upper body. So you just make sure you find a way that really works well for you. That is time. So you can stay right where you are. We are just about to start 8 full rounds of your V-ups. So 3, 2, 1, here we go. Tabata can be done with pretty much any exercise. It works well for anything high intensity, anything cardio. It's a great way to get your body really nice and tired and completely annihilate the muscles that you're working on at the time. So I think it's really fun. That is 20 seconds on the nose, so take a short rest. Amber's being very smart. And she's starting with a more moderate version of the exercise, even though we all know she can do the full version. 3, 2, 1, go. Same exercise. Yeah. 8 rounds. Good. So you can always push yourself, maybe even to do like 3 or 4 of, reps of the harder version, and then finish off your 20 seconds with an easier version as needed. That's time. Good. Little rest. Always take your rest. If you don't need it, make the version of the exercise you're doing harder. Ready, set, go. So what's going to be really fun is when Amber gets to her planks, because your abs will be starting to feel tired by the end of this. I want to see you do a few of the full ones, so go arms all the way back. Bottom, yeah. There you go. I knew she could. But she'll modify again whenever she needs to. Yeah. Good, that is time. 3 down, 5 to go on this one. Starting to feel it? A little bit? Yeah, maybe. Ready, set, go. I find my thighs will start to get tired after a few rounds of these. So even though we're really focused on the kind of central core muscles here, you're very likely to feel many other muscles in your body, especially when we get to those planks. That's time. We're officially halfway through this part of the workout. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So my kids know the Tabata routine, and they know that we can do this anywhere we go, on vacation, squats, lunges, even running, jumping jacks, push-ups. Anything can be done in this Tabata format, and it's a pretty easy way to get a really good workout in. Pick 3 or 4 exercises, that's time. 3 or 4 exercises, run through 4 minutes of each, and you're done. You got 3 left on this one. Ready, set, go. Now, core is a really important part of everyone's workout routine. But it shouldn't necessarily be all of it. So this is a great one to tie on to the end of a yoga class or a workout. A great thing to add on to what you're already doing. Now, I love core isolation work because it helps you turn your core on when you need it during exercises like, pull-ups and deadlifts, where you really need a lot of core recruitment. But a lot of people think the best way to a flat stomach is to do a whole lot of core work. And the truth is, the best way to a flat stomach or a six-pack is actually through eating properly and lifting heavy things. Time, you have only one left. And full body movements. I always think overhead lifting and pull-ups for a lot of my core strength. Ready, get set, go. Which doesn't mean this isn't important. It means it's a good way to get to those things. In 10 seconds, you don't have to do any more of these. You starting to feel it, yeah?
No.
Oh yeah, perfect. 3, 2, 1, that is time. So you're setting up for your plank. Forearms to the floor. We start in 3, 2, 1, go. So Amber's gonna squeeze her bum. She's gonna pull her forearms towards her toes. Pull up on those thighs. Reach your chest forwards all at the same time. Rest. Sphinx pose is a great place to rest here, so you get a little bit of stretch in your tummy and a little bit of a back bend. Getting ready to press back up again in 3, 2, 1, go. Now, Amber's plank is so good that if I had maybe a nice set of weighted plates at home, like the kind you would put on a barbell, I could definitely put them on top of her to make it a little bit harder. She is strong enough for that. So that's an option if you have the equipment, if you're in a gym and you have a friend that, take a rest, that could load and unload those for you. I wouldn't do that to everybody though. 3, 2, 1, go. Now see if you can find that little shake in your body. So that's gonna happen when you hug your strong core muscles in, try to squeeze your hip bones towards your rib cage, and actively try to drag your forearms across the floor towards your toes. You can see Amber's got that little bit of a shake happening, so that means she's really pushing herself. She's actively take a rest, squeezing her muscles to make that happen. Ready, set, go. Now, a nice thing about planks, they're very easy to modify. You can put your knees down on the floor, that's perfect at any time. And when you do that, you just want to make sure you're still hollowing up the belly, still squeezing your bum, and still pulling your forearms back towards you. 3, 2, 1, rest. Halfway through the planking. So we've got 4 more rounds of this one to go. And you are right back up again. You can play with your forearm placement a little bit as well. I really like perfectly parallel forearms. And then if you actually try to pull your hands apart and push your elbows together, you can get in a little bit into your external rotators and your shoulders. Give that one a go, Amber, maybe on the next round. 3, 2, 1, rest. Maybe even a little steel stretch in between if you need it. Yeah. And right back up again. So now she's got her forearms parallel. She's gonna try to squeeze her elbows together, pull her hands apart, but she'll still remember to squeeze her bum, squeeze her thighs, pull forearms towards her legs. And that's a nice way to really turn on those external rotators, like I said, in your shoulders that usually need a little bit of extra work. That's time, Amber. You've only got 2 more rounds. I forgot to warn you, the last round on plank Tabata is always bonus rounds, which means 30 seconds. Ready, get set. Here we go. This isn't the last round yet though, second last round. That's good. So lots of breathing. Sometimes when you start to get tired, you start to breathe up high in your chest. So notice if you're starting to get there and try to continue to take full breaths right down deep into your belly. It definitely helps when you've got oxygen coming in. Good, rest. It's your last rest in your plank session. And your last plank is coming up. This is the bonus round, so you've got 30 seconds instead of 20. 3, 2, 1, and go. This is a nice time if you've got some music playing to add a little dance to your plank. It definitely helps you get through. Yeah, it's perfect. 15 more seconds and this will be over. So the exciting part is when this is over, you got to get right into your bicycle crunches because we're starting the last round right away with no rest. 3, 2, 1, flip over on your back. Bicycle crunches start right away. You'll get a 10-second break in 20 more seconds. Go, go, go. That's it. So on your bicycle crunches, play with going slow and lifting your shoulders really high off the floor. And play with extending your legs as far as they go and see how that feels. Time, take a rest. On the next round, you can play with going a little bit faster or a lot faster. Ready, set, go. And see how that feels. Now, it feels so good. I thought it would. I always find that we're drawn towards one thing. Like most of us either like the faster stuff or the slower stuff or the still stuff. And it's usually the thing that you're less drawn towards that you really, really want. Time, take a rest. So I find so many of my yogis they really enjoy the slow, strong, feely stuff. So if that's you, try pushing yourself to go really fast on this one. Ready, set, go. Unless of course you have a good reason not to. So Amber's showing us a good modification here. Lower body is doing the work, upper body is on the floor. I bet she is actively pushing her lower back down into the floor and pulling her strong core muscles down and in. So you never want to see your tummy pushing up when you're doing any of these sorts of exercises. That's time, take a rest. Maybe on the next round she'll show just upper body, which is another great modification. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, head and shoulders lift. So she's keeping her legs still and then twisting just with her upper body. So all of these things can be done in one way or another. You can always find a version of it that works for you. Couple more to go, and then a little rest. Good, that's time. So we've got our last 4 rounds. Don't forget last round is bonus round. Ready, set, go. So Amber, did you find the slower harder or the faster harder? I don't know if we got going really fast. Let's go really fast. 10 seconds, really fast. Good. Hang on to it. 3, 2, 1, take a rest. I think you're gonna go faster in the next round and then we're gonna decide what's harder for you. Ready, get set, go fast. Yeah, super fast. So not so fast that you get sloppy, but fast enough that you get comfortably uncomfortable. Remember to breathe, lift your shoulders even higher. Good, stay with it. Strong legs, extend them all the way out. Hang on to it, got about 6 more seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, take a rest. So you have 2 more rounds. What was harder for you, fast or slow?
I don't know.
Okay, let's do another fast one. Ready, get set, go.
She knows.
I knew. So often, like I said, my yogis, we really like that slow, strong stuff. So push yourself out of that zone. It's like when I get my CrossFitters and I make them go slow, they're super uncomfortable. And we all need to develop the thing that we're less comfortable with. Time. Last round is bonus round. It's coming up, last 30 seconds, and it's all over. Get ready for it. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Super fast, Amber, let's go. She's smiling at me like, I know you know I can do more than this. There we go, super fast. Shoulder blades lift even higher. Gonna make this last 20 seconds really count. She looks so calm, cool, and collected, doesn't she? I think I'd be dying by the end of this. 10 seconds to go. Last 3, 2, 1, and you're done. You did a great job. And you did a great job as well. I'd love to hear how you feel at the end of all of this, and try tying this workout on to the end of something else that you're already doing. Don't forget to take a nice stretch out when you're done, and thank you so much for working out with us today. Thank you.